What's going on, people? I'm JayDee Dyer. This is my Champions League bracket challenge. I'm going to go right from the top and I'm going to say PSG are going to progress really quickly and quite efficiently against Chelsea and showcase why they're the defending champions. Galatasaray versus Liverpool is always going to be an interesting. Both teams are incredible at home. Both teams struggle technically on the road. I see Liverpool progressing really quickly all the way through. Now's the tie that everybody is locked in for. Real Madrid versus Man City, the two titans of their respective leagues. And I can see Man City going through on this one, showcasing a little bit of class and just a little bit too much. Bayern will do what Bayern does, right? They're going to go all the way through to probably the latter stages of even the knockout stages. They're so good all the way through Europe. We then scroll through to the next part of the graphic where you see Newcastle versus Barcelona has now become my X factor. This has become the tie that I think everyone should circle round. And I think Newcastle, especially with set pieces, are going to be too much for Barcelona. I see Atleti really dominating at home and showcasing what they can do as well on the road against Tottenham. Bodo Glimt versus Sporting is always the one that is going to have the neutrals and just the fan favourites locked in. So I'm giving Bodo the nod. I'm giving Arsenal the nod against Bayer Leverkusen. That's always going to be an interesting tie. We then go back to the top of the graphic again. And this is the interesting part now, because now we start getting them to the top teams. And PSG, I see them doing what they need to do all the way through, but just having a little bit too much for Liverpool and edging them out. Man City against Bayern, the apprentice versus the master. And I see Vincent Kompany showcasing why his Bayern team has been so good across Europe. And then you go down to Atleti against Newcastle, almost physically throughout. I can see Atleti just getting the nod. Arsenal handling their business at the bottom stage of the graphic against Bodo, even though Bodo are going to be the story of this year. Then we get to the semi-finals. Again, Bayern against the defending champions, and Bayern will progress all the way through. Arsenal against Atleti. This is where Cholo Simeone's team ends their campaign. And you got a final of Bayern versus Arsenal, arguably the best two teams in Europe right now. And Bayern win it all.